Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will share with you a profit update. It will be the 2-month profit update for the buy and hold strategy versus the KuCoin Infinity Gridbot that I deployed 2 months ago. Now, if you missed the video where I actually started this challenge, I will drop a link in the description down below so you can get caught up to date. But for those of you that did miss the video, the buy and hold strategy is pretty simple. I bought and am holding Bitcoin and not doing anything with it, just holding on to the Bitcoin I bought. And the amount I bought was $500 worth of Bitcoin at an average price of $42,732.60. As you can see from the details when I placed the order over on KuCoin back on January 11th, and now today is March 12th. So we're looking at a 2-month period since I actually bought this Bitcoin. And after the first month, I did an update video over on YouTube, and at that time, Bitcoin was trading just over $42,000. And so my Bitcoin position that I was holding over on KuCoin in my main account, so it wasn't being affected by anything in my trading account, the $500 worth of Bitcoin that I had purchased was actually up almost $9 1 month into the challenge. Now again, if you missed this video, you might want to shoot the subscribe button so you're not missing these videos that I'm putting out. But I will drop a link into the description down below so you can go back and watch the 1-month update as well. Now we jump forward to today's date. We're basically 2 months out from my initial investment where I bought the Bitcoin. And today, Bitcoin is trading just below $40,000. And so my $500 buy and hold investment is down at $458. So it's off about $42. So to recap the buy and hold strategy, it was up after the first month, and now after the second month, it is actually down. It gave up its profits and now has actually a negative unrealized P&L. And an unrealized P&L is just that. So I haven't actually realized the loss until I sell Bitcoin. But with that being said, the buy and hold strategy is currently down $42 after the first 2 months. Now, if we jump over to the Gridbot strategy, I actually deployed a Gridbot with 500 USDT. I had my lowest price set at 18,500 USDT. And the entry price when I deployed the bot was $42,726. And so it was as close as I could get within a few minutes of buying Bitcoin and deploying this bot. The price was really close enough for a long-term test, and that's what this really is. This isn't about 1 month or 2 months. I intend for this to be a long-term test of a Gridbot versus buy and hold. So, like in a year from now, which one would be performing better? Or maybe even 2 years from now. I will continue to do update videos, so again, you might want to shoot that subscribe button so you don't miss those update videos. And then the last parameter that I set was the profit rate per grid, and that was at 1%. Now, if you're not familiar with how a Gridbot actually operates, it's actually fairly simple. A Gridbot buys the dip and sells the rip up. And each line you see on the chart currently, the red and the green lines, are basically open limit buy orders on the green lines, or open limit sell orders are the red lines. And so when the price goes down and it hits the green lines, the open limit buy orders, it will buy at a lower price. And when the price reverses and goes back up, it starts selling as it hits the red lines or the open limit sell orders. And then the grid space, like my grid spacing of 1%, is the spacing between each grid. And so the spacing between each line, whether it be these green lines or the red lines, would be approximately 1%. And for those of you that are curious about the fee, it's actually included in the calculation, and I only pay 0.08% fees anytime the bot executes a buy or sell order. So the fees really don't affect my profitability of this particular Gridbot. And so at the end of the day, the theory is a Gridbot could outperform the buy and hold strategy, especially right now with Bitcoin has been consolidating pretty much for the last couple months. And so it's basically dipping and ripping back up, and therefore it's buying low and selling high and capturing profit which is completely different from a buy and hold strategy that basically it rides all the way down, and when the price rips back up to say even, the buy and hold strategy has accumulated zero profit, where the Gridbot will have accumulated profit. And a perfect example was displayed in the 1 month profit update video. And the fact is, in January, Bitcoin's price had dipped, but then did get right back to just above even. And as I mentioned earlier, the buy and hold strategy was up just around $8 or $9, where the Gridbot strategy was actually up $12 at that point in time. And in reality, in the update video for 1 month, I mentioned that the Gridbot actually, for whatever reason, locked up and stopped trading about 15 to 20 days after it was deployed, so it actually missed out on a lot of trades, and I ended up having to redeploy the Gridbot. And because Bitcoin's price was pretty much back at my original entry price of $42,725, I think I redeployed at $42,726, there was not much of a change in the actual entry price for the bot, so everything was still valid as far as this test goes. I just ended up having to close this bot. I actually captured the $12 in profit, and so I reinvested those $12 along with the $500 amount. And with that being said, as you can see from the 1 month numbers, the Gridbot did outperform the buy and hold strategy, even with the price returning right back to just about even. The Gridbot was actually outperforming a buy and hold strategy. But the numbers that matter today are today's numbers, not last month's numbers. And today, as I mentioned when we were looking at the buy and hold strategy, Bitcoin's price is actually down around 39,000. And so as you can see, it's off from the entry price of 42,726. And so the Gridbot is actually in a negative position of $14.81 from the initial amount of $512. And keep in mind, I had the $500, had to stop the bot, captured the $12 profit from the 1 month, added that back in when I redeployed the bot. And if we take a look at my current positions, currently the Gridbot holds 0.006521 BTC, and it holds $241 worth of USDT. And the reason that is a split between BTC and USDT is I need to hold USDT in order to buy Bitcoin when the price goes down, and obviously I need to hold some BTC to sell when the price goes up. So if we just do some quick math and take 39,000, which is currently where Bitcoin is trading at, and multiply that by the amount of Bitcoin I currently hold, which is the 0.00652219, we get $254.35. And then if I add that to the $241.42, and so that gives me a total of just about $496. And so the buy and hold strategy is at $458, and the Gridbot is at $496. I think even a grunt can do that math, and the Gridbot is currently outperforming the buy and hold strategy. And so the Gridbot is up about $37 or $38 versus a buy and hold strategy 2 months into this challenge. And so I think that pretty much wraps it up. I will do an update video in another month, so that'll be month 3. So you might want to shoot that subscribe button so you don't miss that update video. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down in the comment section down below. I will drop a link to KuCoin in the description down below, and if you use my link, you get like a 10% discount on your trading fees. So that's enough jaw-jacking. At the end of the day, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.